I'm back. The quest continues. It is Saturday in Southwest Florida, and tonight I'm going out in Naples. I'm gonna go to Fifth Ave. Do I know where I'm going? No, I have no idea, but you guys recommended a bunch of places. So I think honestly, I'm just gonna go bop around, poke my head in, and see where the young people are. And although I don't know where I'm going, obviously I will report back on the social energy, the vibes, and if it's easy to meet people. And this is coming from someone who's 31 years old and not on dating apps. So if I want to meet people, I gotta go out.
Cheers, thank you.
All right, let's talk about my night out last night on Fifth Ave in Naples. I started my night at Del Mar. I got lucky and got a seat at the bar. Now, definitely a little bit more of a mature, older crowd, but very social. Like, again, I walk right up to the bar, start talking with someone, and a lovely couple next to me bought me a drink. And for a Saturday night in Naples on Fifth Ave, it wasn't as busy as I expected it to be, which I kind of liked, but the vibes were great, beautiful restaurant. Everyone was social, everyone was talking to each other, great service, great food. So first impressions for me, very solid. I'll give it an 8 and I'll definitely be back. After Del Mar, I walked across the street to try to go to Vine Room, and there was a line. And for me personally, at 31 years old, I don't wait in line for bars anymore. A lot of you had recommended Vine Room, so I'll go back, but I think it might be a place that I probably need a reservation for. After I decided I wasn't gonna wait in line at Vine Room, I said, okay, well, where else did people recommend? And I remembered someone recommended Trattoria, so I said, all right, let me go there. As I was walking in that direction, some guy who worked at a restaurant was like, come in for a free drink, handed me a free drink ticket. Obviously, I'm gonna take advantage of that. I felt like I was in Austin, Texas, and if you've been, you know what I'm talking about. After my free drink, I went back, and I might be pronouncing this wrong. It's Trattoria, but I don't know how to say it with my American accent. Tell me how to pronounce the name of this place. But so I went there, and it was dead. It wasn't busy yet. It was like 9 o'clock at this point, 9:30, and I think that the dinner crowd was transitioning out. And I don't think it really gets going there until probably like 10:30. So at that point, I'm like, okay, I don't really feel like waiting around here and figuring out when this place gets busier. So I'm gonna go explore again. So I leave, I walk down the street, and I had never been to an Ocean Prime, and I heard the cocktails are really good. So that's where I popped in next. So I walk into Ocean Prime, and usually what I like to do at bars is do a lap and see, okay, like who's here, who's around, and where I can get in to get myself a drink. And I got adopted immediately by this family. And impressions of Ocean Prime, I was impressed. Everyone who was around the bar area was mingling, mixing, talking. So I think that this place has potential to go and meet people. So I'm gonna go back to Ocean Prime because I was only there for maybe 30 minutes max. I need to go and have a night there where I sit at the bar to get a better idea. But let's just say for last night, easy 8, 8.5, because within 2 seconds of me walking in, this family was like, oh, come on over. So great potential here. And then the family that adopted me from Ocean Prime was like, okay, we're going to Trattoria. Is it Trattoria? Help me out there. But anyway, so I went with them thereafter. And by the time we got there, it definitely had picked up. So I think that this is a place you have to go after 10:30. Now, the only thing is I couldn't really figure out the vibe there. I couldn't figure out the people. The energy, something was off for me that I can't explain. So to be fair, I'm not gonna rate the place because I need to go back now that I know what time to go. I need to make that like a one-stop place and be there for an hour or two to give it a fair review. But I will say, don't get me wrong, there were young people there. It was definitely where like the more younger crowd was, I think, out last night on Fifth Ave. But overall, Fifth Ave for me last night was quiet. So for me, the winners were Del Mar and Ocean Prime.